Hello and welcome to Rust Locker, and today I am not sitting in the combo van and I'm not sitting in the MX-5 either, because I have bought myself a 1997 Honda Civic Aerodeck. So I've got the MX-5 and I love it. It's a proper fun car. It's not the most practical of vehicles though, with only 2 seats and limited luggage room. Combo van, I can fit plenty of stuff in the back of the van, but it's also only got 2 seats. So we kind of started running into issues if we had to give anyone a lift anywhere, or if we wanted to take the dog with us somewhere. The dog's definitely not going to get in the MX-5, and we didn't really want to put her in the back of the van with all my work gear and stuff. I don't think she'd like it too much. So I've been shopping about for a while on Facebook and on eBay and stuff for another vehicle. It had to meet sort of a few criteria. It needed to have back seats, obviously. It needed to be big enough that we could chuck the dog in. But I also wanted it to be Japanese and a little bit quirky and a little bit different. Now, in a perfect world, I would have gone for a Subaru Forester STI or a Nissan Stagea. I would love something like that. But they are way out of my price range. I haven't got that sort of money to be spending. So I started looking around at sort of a little bit more common but less pricey options, like Subaru Impreza wagon, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden on Facebook popped up this Civic Aerodeck. And I went straight down there and I had a look, and I hardly even looked around it. I just checked it out and paid her the money. What I paid for this was a princely sum of £525. It's got about 5 months MOT left on it. The engine's been serviced every year while the woman had it. The only thing is she didn't really maintain anything else. So after 174,000 miles, this Civic is a little bit tired and a little bit worn out. So, you know, it's a little bit like driving a cloud. There's a lot of give in every direction. So there's a lot of things to be fixing up and making good. But I'll take you around the car in a minute and show you everything. But yeah, so essentially I bought this pretty much for the dog. But it's going to do a lot of other uses as well. We've already been taking it out to sort of boot sales and stuff like that, and we can fill up the back. It takes a bit of mileage off my work van and gives the channel something a little bit cool to be working on. The van and the MX-5 have still got plenty of stuff to be getting on with, I know, but just wanted something a little bit different. So let's have a little look outside and I'll show you around. Considering this car has done 174,000 miles, the interior is actually in quite good shape. As you can see, no rips or tears on the bolsters, little bit of wear there. And unless they've changed the seats, but I don't think they have, they look original. Okay, so there's a few things cosmetic wise. All the trim pieces here on the windows are starting to decay and come off, so I'm going to take those off and respray them. A bit just flew off there. Don't know what's been going on here with the scratch marks. Paintwork is quite bad. We've got some keys and stuff. 14-inch steelies, lovely. Bumper's a bit hanging off. Pea-shooter exhaust, I know there's a blow there. Rust wise, actually a lot better than my MX-5, to be fair. We have got some rust issues going on here, but that's actually still only surface rust and is still pretty solid all the way up. No bubbling on the arches, and looking underneath at the suspension components and the arms and the springs, there's a little bit of rust down there behind the mud flap, I think. No, there isn't. No, that's plastic. Yeah, so there are some rust issues. We've got a bit of bubbling going on in the door, but again, still solid. Oh, this is a plastic guard, so there might actually be more rust under there that I don't know about, but I can take that off and have a look. But judging by this and by this, we're already we're already in a lot better shape than the MX was. Coming around to the front wings are okay. There's no rust there. Yeah, there is. Starting there in the corners. There's a few immediate issues that really do need sorting straight away. One of them is this window. Not only does it not wind down or wind up, it will actually fall down into the door, and at the moment it's being wedged by a couple of little bits of wood. Shouldn't be too much of a problem to fix that. I'll take the door card off. If it needs a new motor or the new mechanism or something, you know, that's an easy fix. Steering wheel. This is what 177,000 miles does to your steering wheel. Check that out. So yeah, there's a bit of give. The old foam has definitely come detached from the metal inside there. So yeah, new steering wheel is needed. Talking of give, let me just show you the amount of give in the gears here. So you can see I've just put that into first and it bounces back to the middle there, but that's in first gear there. And look at the amount of, hang on, I've just pulled it out of gear. So look at the amount of play there in first, second, third. Well, look, third gear, that could be neutral. Fourth, also looks like it's neutral. Fifth gear, yep, loads of play there. Apparently that is just gear bush linkage or gear linkage bushes. I've already ordered those, so that'll be a job that I'm going to get on with straight away. Problems outside. As I said, this car is very tired. I don't think anything suspension wise has been changed for the whole time it's been alive. So the rear trailing arm bushes completely knackered, they need replacing. That's what I know for sure. And there's probably a bunch of other stuff under there, control arms, all that kind of stuff. Anything that's got a rubber bush in it, I think is probably going to need replacing on the suspension and stuff. But the engine's okay, the engine's good, it's pretty sound considering it's done a lot of miles. Like I say, she serviced it every year. I've seen the receipts, so it had oil change, spark plugs, things like that done every year. I don't think they'd ever change the cabin filter though, because when you turn the air on it stinks. So that's going to be a job to be done fairly soon as well. Change the pollen filter, because yeah, that's probably never been done. So there you go, that's the new Civic Aerodeck for the channel. And of course the actual reason why I bought this car, boot space. So check that out. Still comes with the original sliding parcel shelf. Loads of room in there, the seats can go down, you can fit big planks of wood. But this is for the dog. What are you doing, Bob Buns? What are we doing? What are we doing, Bob Buns? What? You need to go boot sale? You want to go to boot sale? Okay guys, well I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, leave a like, comment, all that kind of stuff, and I will be back with some videos on the Aerodeck, and I will be back with some MX-5 and combo videos as well soon. Hope you all have a good week, and I will catch you on the next one.